So after a grueling fight, after searching through various rooms, after being exhausted and finding mysterious nonsense in Below the Fog, our wonderful horror mystery campaign, all of you have found a room full of dead bodies and record shelves. You've decided that here, good as any, you need to sleep, you need to rest, you need to recuperate. And while you do that, you set up your watches. Everything is just, it's gonna be okay. You think. And in the middle of the night, you hear something. You think you think that this noise is some figment of your dream, because while taking watches, you see nothing. But that sound lingers in your head. And at the end of the night, after all watches are done, you can stop making the sound now.
Never.
After all watches are done, after everyone has gathered their things, after things have been made, what would you guys like to do?
So, I'm just going to have to explain that because I don't sleep, I wouldn't have slept through that.
No, but
But
you would have been busy enough, so.
right, so I'm actually wouldn't be in the room. I'd be off in the other rooms grabbing shit
Fair.
because I have a plan.
Okay.
So when they're waking up, I'm going to do the customary thing that I do where I have something for them to drink and something for them to eat prepared for them. And beside me, while I'm doing this, it looks like I've taken the chest that was in the other room, emptied it out, thrown a whole bunch of bits and pieces from. Well, we should have gone with that sound actually. Took a whole bunch of bits and pieces from the computer room, and looks like I've just hammered it on there and just welded on there. There's strange rivets and everything like that. And it looks almost like I made some sort of mantis creature out of keyboards and mouse, and there's some screens on the back, and it's got these little pincer claws. And the drone that I used to have is sitting on top of it as a head with two little mice being, you know how the mice have little red lights on the bottom that it uses as laser sighting? It's got those as eyes. And it's wearing an apron.
What?
And helping me.
Oh my god.
By portioning out food.
Miss. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Who wishes to be awake first?
Miss is going to come out from somewhere, just appear as she was sleeping, likely with her back against a corner somewhere in a hidey hole. And she's kind of just rubbing her eyes and not all awake, and just looks and sees Augie and this new robot thing, and just kind of, in a voice that sounds like she's seen him create weird shit like this overnight before, and she's just gonna kind of like point to it.
This is way beyond any scale that he's ever done. Like, you're used to him making little tiny.
You know what I mean.
This is, yeah.
And she's just gonna be like, "What the hell did you do to that thing?"
We need to talk about that, don't we? Would you like something to eat?
What do you got?
Well, I've got rations, but made a little bit nicer.
Her nose wrinkles up a little bit at that. She was clearly hoping for something better.
I would, if I get better.
Okay.
If I get better ingredients, hon, I will make better. So, something happened yesterday. And this is hard for me to talk about, but you know the drone that I'd made, yes?
Hmm?
Well, I realized it wasn't just a little automaton that would obey orders. I noticed that it was acting on its own. It seemed to have concern for us. It seemed to believe in us. You know, like it was acting on, you know what I mean? It was thinking. And I took some time to think, and I realized, well, if it's thinking on its own, maybe it can feel pain. Maybe it has emotions. I might have accidentally created life. And down here in this place, we're surrounded by evidence of mortality. And seeing how fragile it was, I don't think it would be right to bring in new life and give it such a fragile existence. So I wanted to be able to give it some sort of protection and some ability for it to live and to grow. I don't know if it even has sentience in the same level we do, but even if it had the intelligence of a cat, like a cat, not a tabaxi, shouldn't it have the chance to live and be that? I don't know. The only time I felt any sort of connection like that, it's been with you or your mother. And I don't know. Last night, I think for the first time, I've felt connected to something and greater than myself. And well, here we are. Missed, Andrea, missed.
She's still like a little bit asleep, and her like eyes are still a little foggy, not all there quite yet. And she's just kind of like looking at Augie, looking at what's it called again? Sorry,
Andrea.
Andrea. I will eventually remember that. Back to Augie, back to Andrea. And finally, after a long pause, she just is like, "You better not be replacing me with a robot."
Augie, in a very rare moment, he smiles and he just puts his hand on Miss Head and says, "No one could ever replace you."
She nods, but kind of just gives a side eye to the robot, like fucking watching you.
Also, there's some room in the back if you are tired of carrying your shit around. You could put some of it back there and it can carry it for you.
All right, well, maybe it's okay.
Oh my god.
She remains distrustful but curious.
We love to see it.
You can
The natural state of being.
Yes.
You can thank Asuka when she wakes up. She was the one who gave me this idea.
All right, well, I guess. But I don't know. Still seems weird. She's just gonna kind of like sidle away as she keeps a very good eye on the strange robot creature that she isn't sure is coming for her spot. Give someone else a chance.
Who else is gonna wake up?
I was gonna say, Ahsoka like wakes up And she's just kind of like looking around, rubbing her eyes awake, and just sees this other thing, and it's like she doesn't pay attention to it. She's like, hello, hi, good morning, and kind of like stares at it, thinking it's a person, like it's gonna respond.
And at that, it grabs a drink and a plate of food and just goes and offers it.
When it makes that noise, Mist is going to, like, with a loud clatter, drop whatever rations she still had left. And her ear, like, and her fur is just gonna puff up a little bit. Like, when a cat hears something mechanical that they really just don't like?
Jumps 3 feet in the air like she sees a cucumber.
Yeah, just thoroughly unhappy. But otherwise, she's not saying anything or trying to attract attention to herself.
Raya's gonna have woken up, and if it brings her anything, she's just gonna like lean back as far as she can, like the ever looking fuck is that?
Okay, wait. I have a question real quick. For Augie. You said it has wheels or legs?
Legs. 4 of them. The legs, the armor on the legs, by the way, are keyboards from the computer room. This is a prototype. This is just the first.
Does it play music when it walks?
No.
Dun, 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 bup, bup, bup.
Okay. Ahsoka's gonna take the food kind of like hesitantly, but she's like, thank you. And goes to eat and is just still staring at it and all like, what is this?
You're welcome.
Thing?
I did that.
That's an interesting creation you've made. Do you make these often?
Yes, but not at this scale. This is the largest and most difficult project I've done to date.
Is this our same little robot friend from before?
Yes. You can see some of the bits there at the head, but I've added a lot more.
Thought it was a giant spider. Rhea just slowly like pockets her hand axe.
It's not spider shaped. It's more well, I mean, I've got the picture, what it kind of looks like. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Just accidentally. I accidentally made that a while ago. It's just I've enhanced it a lot.
Hey,
It's
Vitani,
somewhere.
you up yet?
I'm actually sending you a message right now, sir. If somebody else would like to wake up before me, go ahead.
If we're all awake.
Everyone's awake except for me. Fuck, I forgot.
Oh, she's still sound out.
Ahsoka's just gonna keep eating her food.
Vitani's not a morning person anyway. She always takes one of the I don't know how to phrase that correctly. I can't English right now. She's usually one of the people who takes the longest amount of time to.
She has so far, so it's not out of the
Yeah, no.
unusual, not out of the usual.
Rhea,
Whatever.
Rhea,
Yes.
Do you want something to eat? Are you hungry?
Yes.
All right.
Out of character, do we know that? Oh, I can't remember their character name. Zulamar is now here.
I think that's what's about to happen. I think we're about to
Yeah.
realize.
Okay,
over,
sorry, I just was like,
if you glance over at Zulamar's bedroll, it looks like Zulamar is sleeping just with like the covers over them.
ooh.
Yeah. Rhea, I want to.
I am also
wanna
writing
thank-
something, so you guys talk.
I want to thank you for yesterday.
Oh. What did I do?
You you ran forth and you held the line against that awful creature.
Oh.
While Vitani was going through what must have been some terrible trauma. And that took a lot of bravery and I just wanted you to know that that it is appreciated.
No problem. It's I'm not the only hunter here. I know that a couple of us have done our hunting in our days, but we're used to kind of facing up against, things that are possibly stronger than us, and have a feeling that that's not the only one we're going to see down here. This might become a everyday occurrence.
Well, I'm not. I'm used to the monsters that we encountered being in our own shape.
Mm.
So I'm happy to see that I don't know. I'm just thank you.
No problem. And even if you're not if you're not as used to the fighting as some of us are, it's nice to finally feel like I have people at my back. I haven't had that ever, really.
Well, that I can somewhat relate to. Both in the feeling that no one has your back, and then I look at Miss and knowing that someone does.
And give him a little smile.
And then you create things like this that I've never even seen in my life. So we just have different skills, and I'm really impressed by it. I'm kind of scared, but really impressed.
Augie actually kind of shrinks a little bit at that. He's like, and his hands come up. You have to understand. That is considered misunderstands. She knows what I mean. I'm not used to it either. I'm not used to it being valued.
Yeah, I understand. Well, I'm glad we have each other's back and that we can appreciate each other's skills here. We're all each other have right now.
Yes. Just
I was kind of scared coming down here, being forced and all, but it's only been a couple days here, like 3, I think. But I feel like I've had a better system of support and a family than I had back at home. This is really the first time anyone's really praised me.
well,
Funny.
Definitely are worth praise.
You too. I see your skills.
Well, the rules are different down here. Whatever we had before coming here, whatever we were. I'm just, and, like, you can tell he's having a lot of trouble saying what he's saying. I just, we can make our own rules for what is proper and just. We are the arbiters of our society now. And you're a protector. You're not a villain. And I could tell that when you first shown up to us. And seeing what was done to you, it was a fundamental injustice. And I would trust you to have my back because you know and are willing to pay the cost of what that means, and you understand it.
Yeah.
And I want you to know that I want you to be okay too.
I
Your
appreciate
injuries. Your injuries. You got injured yesterday. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah. Yes. After a nap, I think that's helped a lot.
Okay. I've developed some medical treatments. If you feel any pain or anything like that, just let me know. Okay. Okay.
Excellent. Will do.
Okay. All right.
Out of character, my heart feels like it's going to explode. That was fucking soft.
Can tell by that snoring that Tawny's not up yet.
Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Jeez. Actually, instead of snoring, Vitani is tossing and turning back and forth in her bedroll right now. Just filled with unease after everything that had happened the previous day. The thoughts that thing brought up haven't exactly left. So she lays there, and as she wakes, she's full of a lot of clashing feelings, a lot of unease, a lot of fear, feelings she hasn't dealt with in a long time, things she thought she'd buried. And she wakes with a start, sitting up in her bedroll and panting a little bit. And her first reaction is to reach out to her side, not for her weapon or anything, but for Zulamar.
When you do that, where normally you would feel a shoulder or a back or help Zulamar's head, it sinks straight through into Zulamar's backpack, which was being propped up where their torso would have been.
What the? Zulamar? She's gonna turn and crawl over to his bedroll and there's a blanket covering,
Yeah.
you said? And she's gonna tear that blanket away.
Zulamar is not there. The pillow would be the legs, and the backpack would be the chest.
So I assume it's not normal for him to sneak out at night?
No, it's not in a place like this where we don't know what the fuck's around. Zulamar! She's gonna stand up and call for him.
Noticing her like calling for him and like looking at Augie, like, you were like messing with this your little creature.
I
Did you see him?
No, I wasn't actually here most of the time. I was busy. Oh.
Maybe he went back to that bathroom.
I immediately I just I snap a finger up. So Andrea, guardian mode, let's go. And Andrea's just like the apron just starts to the claws just take the apron, throw into the back, and then the claws just like grab at what look like some flat screen monitors that are on its back. It kind of clips into them in kind of a defensive mode, like it's about to club someone with them. And you can see the monitors, runes start to kind of flow across them, like purple runes, as if they activate, and you can hear this as they start to thrum with energy. And Augie just takes his eyepiece, pulls it down, and he starts looking for tracks or clues. He is immediately just on the lookout for some sort of information. He's like, I don't think he went through that, because that's where I was working. So he might have gone that way, but I'm looking for footprints. Can I make an investigation check?
Yes, you can.
Mist is going to, as soon as Augie is up, she's going to kind of like hop up and she will be helping him in that. So
Alright,
can
I
I
will-
give him advantage?
Yes. Also,
Yay.
Vitani, I want you to note, or this is just something that you will notice because they are right there by your ears. Yuji and Obara are trying to climb down your arm to get into the sleeping roll where Zulumar normally sleeps.
Barely help you, sir.
Where are you guys going? She's gonna notice that they're trying to get down, and she'll follow wherever it is they're leading, and crouch down beside Zulamar's bedroll and hold out her arms so that they can walk down it.
They sort of slither down because those little back legs have turned into spines along the back, sort of like, you know those dinosaur spines that come around the back, like they go along their tail? That's
Yeah.
sort of what their back legs have turned into on their actual back. But their front paws, their little hands, with the little glowing crackles of red that have mimicked yours almost identically, are
Aw.
glowing brighter as they skitter across the bedroll and they start sniffing around. And eventually the two of them go underneath the very edge of the roll and they pull out the Staff of Recall.
What? Why would he leave this here? She reaches underneath to pull it out.
When you pull it out, they hang on and then climb back up your arms and curl around your neck and are just kind of cheeping quietly, almost nervously.
Aww. She's
So
holding
I-
the. Oh, sorry.
No,
Just-
you go ahead. You go ahead. You go ahead.
Just quick thing. So she's holding the staff in one hand, and with her other, she gives them little good job scritches.
Alright, so, Augie. Oh, honey.
I tried.
You
Oh,
did!
no.
You really did,
I-
but you're freaking out, too. You're looking
Yeah.
around and you're trying to figure it out, but you can't... Everything's going on, and there's dead bodies against that door, and then they couldn't have gone that way, but the bodies weren't moved, and oh, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm just overstimulated. There's a Miss Food is on the ground. Why is it on the ground?
Did you just say Mick Food is on the ground?
Missed food.
Missed. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
I can't. This is
Does that give us any hints?
Not really. You get the sense that whatever happened, either Zulumar placed this pillow and backpack and hid the Staff of Recall in the bedroll and then just walked away, or something made it look like Zulumar never left, but didn't know that the Staff of Recall was hidden.
May I attempt to investigate?
I will let you... Wait, actually, no I won't, because you were trying to help
Oh,
Augie.
right, because I helped.
Yeah,
May
Never mind.
I?
sure.
Okay. And of course, it's a -1. But I mean, it's not too bad.
hey.
Yeah,
It's,
no, that's
it's
not too bad at all. While Augie's straight up panicking, and Mist is trying to calm Augie down, while also trying to help look and, as everything's going on, you're like, okay, calm down. You close your eyes and you breathe. And you inhale, and you smell Zulumar. and you smell your friends who you've, over the past 3 days, gotten their scents. Like, you can't name what they are, but you know them by scent.
Mm-hmm.
And you smell something else. And it's lingering over the scent of Zulmar. So you sniff around and you find a singular red leaf underneath Zulmar's sleeping bag.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Okay. Vitani's going to pick up the leaf and hold it up for the rest of the group. I'm trying not to laugh at Drake's fucking reaction to it. Hell is this?
Looks kind of like a maple leaf, by the way. But the red is very bright.
Can I do like a nature check on it?
Of course you can.
Sweet.
I'll give you advantage because of how long you spent just sort of in the woods.
I already have proficiency on it too. So
Nice.
Even better.
Even better.
Don't nat one on this.
Shut up. You bitch.
You're shitting me.
You said with advantage, correct?
Yes.
Did you actually hit? Did you actually roll?
Hold on. And that's the highest number from 2 dice rolls, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So 8 plus 3 is 11.
Okay. You're looking and you get a little closer and leaves aren't supposed to be that red. You've seen fall, you've seen winter, you've seen modified trees. That red moves in the leaf itself. It's like that leaf is alive, and it also looks like there's something pulsing in the veins of the leaf itself.
So Ahsoka just obviously kind of just looks at it and yeah, I don't know if I like this. It's something's weird about this leaf.
What?
Question
What do you
out
mean
of
by weird?
care.
What's going on?
I mean, we are in a haunted greenhouse of some sort.
I mean, it feels like it's just kind of alive.
Question out of character.
Yes.
Do we, like, from where we're from, are we used to leaves changing colors even?
I know
They
Saint
change-
Sister is.
Yeah, they change colors because when they get to a certain, like, maturity, it's generally that they're cut down. Where in Brother Bishop, it's not so much that you see that many trees, but occasionally the trees will get a little, like, brown instead of, like, that bright, like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
green.
What
that-
is totally crazy
Yeah.
to us.
Oh, that's totally unnatural. That leaf has color. That looks too
Color.
healthy.
Disgusting.
There's no soot on it. How is that possible? All right. At this point, Augie's like basically getting his shit on. He's cloaking up. He is getting ready.
Yeah, I think we're all getting our stuff together to kind of
Yeah.
go find Zuli.
We need to find him.
Well, there are 2 doors that you could go through. You could go through the way that you came, or you could go through this new door. If you go through this new door, you have to move some dead bodies.
Well, nothing came by me while I was working. I think I would have noticed.
Do you think it came through when you went to go get the chest?
Oh, it probably did. Probably went when I was in the room doing the building. I mean, the best we could do is we could check the pump room to see if it went through there, but I highly doubt it.
If it didn't go through this door that's passed by the bodies are in the way, and they don't look disturbed. Maybe it came from that other door from the power room.
Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be like, hang tight. I'm going to go check. I'm actually going to go check the pump room to see if he went there, and then come back if he's not there.
You mean
Just to
the
cover that.
Did
power
you go
room?
alone?
Yeah, the power room, the room that, because it has the loop around there. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Are you okay to go alone, or should someone go with you?
I mean, if you want to come with me, I just.
I mean,
just-
Yeah,
we-
she's gonna.
I mean,
go
looking
with
on
him
this map, I
because-
could wait. We have a map, don't we?
yeah, you
Yeah.
have a map.
Looking at the
Yeah.
map, it looks like it goes to the same room.
Yeah, I'm just the flush room is the only possible place if it didn't get past me.
Oh,
It ended up in the
Oh,
flush
the
room.
flush room, not the power
Yeah.
room. Gotcha.
I want to check the flush room.
Okay. Alright, you going alone, or
guess-
is someone going with you?
I would rather someone go with you.
Yeah,
Fine.
Mist is going.
All right,
Alright.
just
I'll
doing
go.
it.
Yes.
Just doing it
Batani,
quick.
you stay with everyone else, and I'll go with him.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Andrea guard Vitani.
Okay, so it's going to be Augie, Mist, and Rhea, while Ahsoka, Vitani, and Andrea
Andrea.
stay in the room with the
Andrea.
dead bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Dead bodies.
2 chicks and a robot.
2 chicks and a robot.
Also,
Ooh,
the
great.
robot can help clear
Seen
off
enough hentai
bodies
to know where
if
this
they're
is
in.
going.
If the robot, if the body's in the way, the robot can Andrea can actually help haul them.
Cool.
Probably
Yeah.
stronger than Mist.
Yeah.
Alright, so how would you guys like to break this up? Do we want to go with Augie's group first, or do we want to go with Vitani's group?
Let's go Augie's group first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, if we're not really gonna find anything, like if this
Yeah.
is more for flavor of just going to check, you can just say we checked.
Well, I will say that you guys go, you check the hallways, you don't see anything. I'd make you roll for it, but you won't find anything, and there's nothing really changed, except for there
Alright.
are a few leaves by the door of the power room that lead to the big center room.
All right.
But you only find
Okay.
those not on your way to the flush room. You enter the flush room, don't find anything. On your way back, you find those leaves.
All right.
So it probably did come from this way.
Yeah. We found something, Vitani.
What'd you find?
Well, come look.
She goes.
More of those leaves.
How? Why'd you...
You had mentioned before, Sona, that some of the places in the, I don't know, greenhouse had dust. None of the places that we were checking had any dust that we could check for footprints or anything, correct?
Nowhere was really a greenhouse.
Or like, in the place we are, like there's been, I thought
Oh.
it was a greenhouse, sorry.
No, there's the dry lab at the top left, the computer
I
lab,
meant,
power,
like
and then
in the
records.
whole place we've been, like how some places we've seen dust on the ground, just
Yeah.
wanting to check.
Yeah,
There's been none we could have checked.
Yeah, no, none of the dust here is unsettled.
Okay.
There is the door that doesn't have a label on it, and in both the records room and the power room that lead to the big main center room.
He wouldn't
Should we
just
check
leave.
the spots we haven't checked then, or double back through back
I'm
to the
thinking-
entrance and check everything in here?
Well,
What
it
do you
either
think,
came.
Yoshi?
It
I mean,
either came
it's-
through here or it left through here, and I don't think it went through the bodies and piled it up behind it. So, this is our candidate.
My one question is, we didn't really even take a look at those bodies because we were so exhausted. Should we have taken a look to see what might have killed them?
Yeah, but we don't.
Well, we just trying to. I mean, it is probably more imperative that we find Zulema.
yeah, we can. Yeah.
All right.
If it is important, Mist will be the one to lead the group, if that's worth noting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you guys going into the big main room?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
of us, yes.
All right. The door is unlocked.
Oh, sorry, I thought we were going back. That was, if I was confused you, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay. How would you guys?
I was just saying, if we do decide to go anywhere, I just wanted to make it known that Mist will lead the group. Like, if we're going back, I just wanted her to be out in front
Okay.
when we decided.
Yeah.
So are you guys in the power room right now, or are you back in records?
I think we're looking at the door that leads to the center room from the power room at the moment.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do I remember seeing any kind of label over the door that basically leads to the same room in the other room?
Do you mean? Yeah. No. Neither of the doors that lead to the big room have labels.
All right.
Yes. We'll go check forward, try to find Zip.
We don't have much room to look, so that's a good thing.
Sure.
We were probably on a race against time, so.
Let's go then.
All right. Who opens the door?
Mist will do that.
Okay. Immediately roll a perception.
Ooh. Okay. Well, you'll have to move, Kat. I'm sorry. It's not my fault.
The cat is telling the
look
cat
you've
to move.
ever seen.
Y'all, I'm
Perception, you
so
said?
nervous. My rosacea's breaking out.
Oh no.
Yes.
17.
17. Okay. 1 second.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, not 1 second.
I'm scared.
Danger.
I'm in danger.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, that's
All right. Could everyone deafen except for Miss real quick?
Okay.
I will post.
Deafen, like,
Yeah, deafen.
okay.
And I will post in Dice Pit when you can come back.
Okay.
All right, Miss.
Yeah.
You hear the music box. As soon as you touch the door handle, you open the door and you see this big, vast room shaped like an octagon, and the air in here seems thick and humid, like a greenhouse, but not, because there's not really any greenery in here except for in the doorway straight across. But in this room, you hear that faint sound of a music box and
Ew.
random
Ew.
thumping sounds coming from the east. There are 6 glass tubes in the middle of the room, 5 of which have been shattered open, and the 6th is full of murky water.
Oh no.
Okay, let me see. Next to the tubes are tables full of equipment and long, dried out hunks of meat and bone. There's a group of 3 random corpses leaning against the right back table, and they all wear Brother Bishop pins. You see that immediately. You also see, directly across from you, as you open this door, roots, white roots, that are reaching out of that door and curving around the frame, covered in these red, trembling leaves. But as you open the door and it makes a sound, all of them, which look like they've been here for decades, suck back into the room and slam the door behind it.
So I'm trapped in the room?
No, the room across the way.
Oh, okay.
You are the only one that sees this. Now I need to have everyone come back in. hopefully they will.
Okay.
1, 2.
Should I individual message people?
I saw
You
it
did
popped up
say.
on mine.
Check
Okay, there we
for-
go. It's just Drake now.
He's just slow.
There
I
we
think
go.
it's because he was looking for gifts.
Hello.
All right. So, Mist, react how you will to what you saw.
Okay.
What happened?
So is the door closed or open now? Like the one I was looking
The
for?
one you opened is open.
Okay, sorry, I just wanted to make 100% sure.
No worries.
So she is very carefully going to close that door back up and just turn to everyone and say, good news, bad news. I know where the leaves came from. They're in here.
Is that
But
the
that's
good news?
the good news. And
Okay.
I don't know what's happening in there, but there's definitely bodies and more tubes and some scary back room that closed on its own. So I guess we go in? And she gives kind of that uncomfortable smile.
I mean, we just slept in a whole room with bodies. Might as well. Seems to be a theme down here.
So she's going to open that door
I
back
just want
up.
to make sure none of those bodies are Zulema.
Yeah, I'm worried about the tube personally. What if he got put in one of those?
Well, then we get him out.
Yeah.
Well, she's going to open the door back up and let everyone into the nightmare octagon.
All right.
God. Oh, I'm so nervous. I can't.
I will repeat what I read for Miss. In this octagon,
Okay.
or in this octagonal room, the air seems thick and humid, and there's a faint sound of a music box and random thumping coming from the east door. There's 6 glass tubes in the middle of the room, 5 of which have been shattered open. The 6th is full of a murky liquid. Next to the tubes are tables full of equipment and long dried out hunks of meat and bone. There's a group of 3 corpses laying against the right back table. To the west are the doors Power and Records. There's one door to the north, and it reads Equipment and Container. And there are 2 doors to the east, Specimen and Laundry/Medical.
Which door was it then?
The door that closed behind you guys, or well, the door that closed across would be Specimen.
Yeah, Specimen. So she's just going to point to whichever one it was. That one.
I would also like to remind all of you that there was some messages that played over the intercoms that had to do with Specimen.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. 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 Yep. Let's.
So,
All right.
in this room, you said that there are some tubes, 3 bodies. You said they were propped up?
Yeah, they're propped up against the back right table.
And only one tube is still remaining.
Yep,
The
and
others
it's full
are
of a murky liquid.
Great.
Mist is going to go over to the bodies with the Brother Bishop pins
Yeah.
and pull one of those off and hand it over to Augie and says, well, I guess this is where some of us have gotten to.
That's both simultaneously encouraging and horrifying. All right.
You said black liquid or murky liquid?
Murky.
Murky.
Like swamp water.
Okay.
If it's
Oh.
if it's anywhere, it's either going to be in that or it's going to be in that room. And I think it's going to be in that room.
Should we check the tube first just to be sure?
Let's
Yes.
check this room quickly, but we don't want to pass up something that might be.
No, we are
Important.
on a race. We are on a race against time. We can we can do a thorough investigation when we get Zulamar back.
Right.
Mist is going to walk up to the tube then and peer into that. Unless
Right.
someone else will get to it first.
Roll investigation again.
Investigate. Oh, that's not a very good roll. 12.
12?
Mm.
Alright. Question. Do you touch
Mhm.
this tube, or do you just look at it?
She's probably going to reach out and, like, because the other ones were foggy, so she's probably going to kind of, like, rub it.
Okay, roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, fuck. You know what? And I almost said that out loud, and I thought, no, I won't say it out loud. And it's like, no, I thought it. I need to say I did it.
Okay.
15.
Okay. You drop to the ground. Or
Missed.
your body
Missed.
does.
Sorry.
You
That's
yeah, you think
Danger.
that's weird because you watched yourself drop to the ground.
Oh, no.
Everyone else, the water in that tube has gone clear. Mist is standing in it.
Oh, fuck's sakes.
Wait.
My notes no longer make sense. I said tube protect by mist. Now mist is in it.
Miss?
Can I hear them?
It sounds like distorted, but you can hear them.
Can I, like,
Body is still on the
pound
ground.
inside of
I
the
am-
glass?
I am running to the tube. I am.
Don't touch it.
I could not hear what you said. Mist. What did you say?
I just said if they could see it. I don't even know if they could or if I can, but she would knock, like, or bang on the inside of the glass of the tube.
Yeah, they can hear you.
Well, fuck me.
I'm going to grab something, and I'm going to use my talent to write the words "Can you breathe?" And I'm just like panics, like.
Good question. Can I?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Roll a percentile for me.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh no!
What?
Oh no!
What's a percentile again?
I don't even unpack that fucker.
You can roll a d10 with a percentile, and that's
80.
use the d. Okay, yeah.
80?
Yeah?
Yeah, weirdly enough, you can. At least for right now.
She'll nod, but not like a happy nod. If you know what I mean. Like she
Yeah,
can breathe.
sure.
She's still not happy about what's happening.
There's no real water in the tube anymore, at least when it comes to you, but it seems like there's a film of water between the glass and the outside world.
So I'm not even getting wet?
No.
Well, that's good news at least.
Yeah.
Right. I'm looking for any sort of apparatus around the tube. Panicked.
There's writing and several buttons on the bottom of the tube. But all of the writing is in below language.
Is
You
there...
don't have members with that can read.
Shit!
That's hysterical.
The two people who can read it are gone.
No, Haru, you killed the Haru that can read.
I know what it says. I can read. I can't read.
Stop.
Son of a bitch. I should have learned it.
What?
I quickly change the talent thing. It says, Can you write something down, Mist? Can you talk? Can we hear you? I'm just like, can you talk?
Can you hear me? She'll shout out.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm not sure I can hear them, right, too?
Yeah, no, they can hear you and you can hear them. Everything just sounds like it's underwater.
Yeah, it's like muffled, but
Okay. All right. In that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the writing that's on the thing. I'm going to make a copy of it on my little piece of metal, and I'm going to show it to her. I'm like, do you know what that says?
Can I read it?
From what he said, yeah, if it's a copy, you can read it.
Yeah.
What does it say?
It says, to release, enter password in Terminal
God.
3.
in Terminal
Or
3.
enter password from what?
Terminal 3.
Okay.
I actually know the password for Terminal
Oh,
3.
we have that, right? That's what we have.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
then hurry up!
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I take a deep breath. I enter that elven meditation where every moment is forever and every forever is a moment. And I start typing it in that panicked slow motion where every key press is far too long.
Stop.
Far
Drake.
too long. Yes?
Drake, I need you to know that this doesn't have a keyboard. It just simply has buttons. This is not a terminal. It just has
Oh,
buttons
no.
and a release. Also,
What
the
about
password you have is in common. The keyboards
Oh.
here have been in below.
Oh, shit. All right.
You're just trying to make this impossible, aren't you?
Okay.
It's not
I'm about ready to
impossible.
smash the fucking glass.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm all for that.
Hand
Alright,
axe, everyone.
Hand axe!
I have a hand axe. I can help, please.
I'm like, fine, and I just take a hammer, which has a few more runes on it than before, and I throw it at the glass.
Okay, roll an attack.
Jeez, at
Okay.
least warn her to close her eyes first. Shit. There's some
No,
glass
sword
flying
wall.
everywhere.
Jacked up.
Yeah, she'd do the same.
Would she, or would she enjoy the peace and quiet?
Gee.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
You rolled a natural 20. I gotta write that down.
Beautiful.
Drake rolling a nat 20?
On an attack?
It's for Mist. Come
Wow!
on.
It is for
We'll
Mist.
never
You're
be able to
right.
do this again.
Yeah. So,
Augie. Attack. Real quick, before you flavor or do anything,
oh no.
you have intent, you have purpose. You take your hammer, you chuck it at this tube. You watch as it flies at the tube, hits the glass, cracks it, and you hear this buzz like an angry wasp. And you watch as the hammer drops to the ground. The crack fills with water from the inside of the tube, fixes, and your body drops to the ground, and you are now standing next to Mist. The water that had not been in the tube is now up to both of your shins.
She's just kind of look at them, because I'm assuming they can hear each other as they're in there and be like, good job.
By the way, your bodies, your actual physical bodies, still outside of the tube.
This is,
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was a nat 20 and he's now stuck in there?
If you touch the tube,
I didn't touch the tube, the
you
hammer
put your
did, but
you put your intent into the hammer.
that's true.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
Oh no, he's our smart one!
Hang on.
Fuck!
I'm actually,
With Ray and Batani and Ahsoka!
I'm gonna try,
Listen.
I'm gonna try to put my hand against the tube from the inside,
Okay.
because that hammer is a returning hammer. I'm gonna see if it'll actually return to my hand.
Roll an attack.
Ah! This is gonna suck.
I'm crying.
Oh, okay.
What the
All right.
fuck?
Dirty 20.
It smacks.
Dirty 20.
It smacks against the glass, and there's a small crack, but you watch as it slowly starts to fill back in with the water.
When
I'm like,
he cracks the glass, is it possible that Miss could like yank out her dagger and try and jab it in that crack to stop it from
When
covering back over?
I will let you know when you do that, your dagger just sort of melts and fades, and
Oh.
it's. I will give you this. Outside, real. Inside, incorporeal.
Oh.
all
You
right.
guys know I've given you how to fix this.
What are you
Yeah, but we
talking
can-
about? You've
we
given us how to
need-
fix this. We're dumb, Goo.
I have an
Wait.
intelligence of 1.
I have
Wait.
a -1 to my
Wait.
intelligence, please.
Wait. My body's there. My soul is in here. My body's there. My soul is in here.
Who has the piece of paper with that password on it?
Drake's body has it.
Yeah, it's
Or, well,
Search his
Augie's
Wasn't the
body.
password that just
it's
got
in the
us
third-
into the computer?
it's in the third pocket on the left.
Okay, Ray is gonna just go through his pockets real quick and find that paper.
Feel
Yep.
his
Oh,
body.
don't open that pocket. Don't open that pocket.
Oh.
Why?
Don't
What's in that
open
pocket?
Don't.
Okay.
Porn.
What's in the pocket?
Looking for
That's
the
an
porn.
experiment. That's that one right there.
Okay.
That one's not safe. That one.
That's where he keeps his good porn.
Yes.
I can read
That's-
this, but I can't read that.
Okay.
Okay. But we were able to get into that computer before, right? Or was that with the help of Mist?
Which computer?
Number 3 with wasn't
The
it?
porn
Wasn't
on
this the password to to Crisco's computer?
Yeah. And
Okay.
this
I
room
that
wasn't
that
this room wasn't open when that computer was turned on.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm
by
just
the way,
checking. You were
that's
saying-
that's not a computer I used for Andrea. I used the ones
Okay.
that we scuffed.
All right, she's gonna go back to that computer in the power room.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know how to read. I don't know how to read. Okay.
I don't know how to read.
And she's gonna she's gonna look at the piece of paper and pull up the computer again. I don't know if I have to relog in or what.
The computer's still sort of logged in. I'll give
Okay,
you that.
still logged in. I know
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like how real computers really work. Okay.
Listen,
And she's gonna look for
I have my
anything-
computer set to sleep for like 48 hours. You're fine.
she's gonna look for anything that looks like it's a control.
So you know how there were only about, what, 3 or 4 documents? There's a new one in the bottom, and it's shaped like a tube. And it's bouncing, sort of like those little, what are they called? The safety clip helpers?
Oh my god. It's Fluffy the paperclip.
You know, that looks promising. Looks kind of like a tube. Sure.
You
And
click it.
click it.
6 little icons pop up, and you can't read it, but there are red X's over 5 of them, and then there's one that currently has 2 little figures inside of it, just formless, genderless figures inside the tube. And there's a green exclamation mark at the top and a text box at the bottom.
Is this something we can read?
I was about to say, is it that it's in
It's in
down below?
God damn it.
Oh god. Exclamation mark or text? Wait, do I know what text is? Fuck. Or words.
I don't know.
You do remember what they were saying that was to enter the password to release it. You also know that there are buttons on the bottom of the tube outside.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can figure out how to maybe turn what you have into below, maybe you can figure it out.
You say that, but how are we supposed to do that?
Have a spelling book.
You can still talk to Mist, you guys.
Yeah. True.
I'm not dead.
Quit telling everyone I'm dead.
I
Sometimes
can still hear.
hear her voice.
The pure
Stop.
panic.
Fuck you.
Do I even have anything to write on? Let's.
Use my arm. I don't care.
Well, there's like papers around, right?
Yeah, there's tons of paper around.
Okay, she's just gonna take a piece of
One
paper
of you
and.
found a pencil!
Oh yes!
Who
I
found
don't-
the pencil?
It was probably Augie.
Was it Frappy?
I'm too overwhelmed for this.
Okay, she's gonna look around for her pencil and she's going to write down the word on the button, I guess,
Okay.
and run back, put it up. Nope, not gonna touch the tube, but she's gonna hold it. Open back the slip.
If you also get yourself stuck in there, Rhea, I will die.
Mist,
This tube can
Mist,
only so much.
I need you to be honest with me, Mist.
Mhm.
Am I projecting that I look like I believe in them? Like, do I look like I believe in them right now?
Thanks so much.
Do I look like that?
If it comes down to it, I will not live in here with you forever.
With you. I will eat you.
We can't do it. But I don't know if we have an
Just
option
paper,
anymore.
like,
We'll never figure this out.
Mist.
No, Mist, can you, like, I'm not
Mist.
asking you to be confident in them. I'm asking you to project confidence in them. Because if we look like we are being negative about this,
I can hear you.
Yeah, Ray can hear you.
What is this?
I want to
Guys.
believe in them. Okay? I just want to know if I look like I believe in them, because I don't want to be that guy that looks
Your
like...
words from earlier are starting to
I
sting.
didn't know you had an I believe in you face.
I don't know either. I'm hoping to find one really quick.
I appreciate the honesty, but we're in a dire situation right now.
Yes, thank you!
By the
Mist,
way,
please.
the water is now up to your knees.
Mist. What does this say?
She is going to translate it the best she can for them.
If you just sort of copied what you saw, the text box below that, it just says password. The buttons
cool.
that it's pointing
Uh-huh.
to on the diagram are release and melt.
Oh, well, we don't want to hit melt.
Not hit melt.
Okay. She's gonna go
If
back.
you melt me, I will follow you around as a ghost. Because we know that's allowed here.
Doing my very best. I feel like it's laid out pretty simply. Let us hope.
So,
'Cause
Did you get the password translated?
I thought the password was in common, but oh. So I guess I gotta have it translated. How does she translate it backwards?
She can write.
Okay.
Can I can I use my enchanting thing to kind of put whatever, I don't know, but how do we communicate with them in this language?
I just need you guys to translate this password into the below language. And I'll just click on the buttons I see and hope it's right.
Mist, you can do that, you just have to figure out how.
Okay.
Can I use Augie's board to make my own, like, whatever the password is? I can't remember what it actually is, but if it's like A.
No. But you can tell me what to put on there and I can do it for you. But you can't do it directly because it's my ability
Okay.
to etch
Can we
things.
do that?
Can I do
Put
that
in your
with what we have in
incorporeal
here?
form?
Yeah, with what we have in here, like, can I do, like, my ghost shit that I've got on me? Am I naked?
You know what?
Am I naked?
Roll me a d20, and if it is
Oh.
12 and below, Mist, you cannot grok what Mist is saying. If it's 12 or higher,
Oh.
if it's 12 and below, you cannot grok what Mist was saying.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe.
Okay.
Um,
I have a spelling book. What if you pointed to the letters? I hold it up and you point it? Point?
okay, so what if the
that might
spelling book that we got, is that in spelling book in common or the below language? Like, it's the below
It
language, right?
has different languages and the blue languages is in it.
Okay. What if Mist writes or Mist gets Augie to write our letter? Whatever, like the letters that he can write, because I assume he doesn't have to roll to spell his own language, right, Augie?
Well, the thing is I can read our common language. I'm trying to translate it back to the blue language.
And then we'll let you can point and go through the alphabet with your finger or the below alphabet. And when you match the one we're holding up, we'll tap on the glass.
Do you have, like, charcoal or chalk on you?
Do I?
Yeah. Do I have like spiritual ghost soap on me, actually?
Soap?
I don't have that.
Sorry, what?
Soap. Do I have like
Mist.
Yeah. Do I have a ghost version of my soap on me?
Why would you have soap?
Okay.
You know what?
Here's another idea. Breathe really heavy on the glass and write it. And I'll copy it down.
I'm dead serious. Do I have like the possessions? I'm asking, is the stuff that's on my body, do I have it on my person?
1 second. Let Miss go first.
Sure.
I have a disguise kit, so there's makeup in that. Okay. And we could at very least use like a makeup to write if we don't have what you were talking about, right?
Assuming our stuff is...
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said you didn't know if you had anything to write with.
Well, no, I mean, I know I have, so what I'm asking is if this, like, if our disguise kits and stuff like that are on our person.
Anything deeper in your pockets, you would not find. Like, if you can grab it because it's right there on your person, it'll probably be there. But if it's, like, in a deep pocket, it doesn't translate well.
Okay. Then my soap may or may not be on it, but I'm checking where I keep my soap, because I use the soap as a writing tool and a marking thing, not as a cleaning thing.
Yeah, I don't think it would be there because it's in a pocket.
Yeah. Do you have... Because if we had soap, we could write on the glass.
I look through that spelling book and see if there's like a translation table.
It's not so much a translation table, but you can kind of grok where, like...
Because it's not... Okay, so you know how, like, in most, like, books, you'll have that one page that kind of gives you the idea of the alphabet? Or numbers? But, like, if you're trying to do words, it's a lot more complex than that.
Yeah.
Just kind of looking for something like that.
It gives you more like a pronunciation guide rather than a this is this in this language.
Damn.
Oh my god.
I was hoping to find just a letter translator, and then I could just check with Mist if it's right.
I mean, you guys had a wonderful idea.
Just
actually,
hop on the glass.
All right, you know what? I'm just gonna say fuck it. I'm gonna take one of my pythons, a kind of rusted python. I'm gonna take the tip of it and I'm gonna poke my finger and I'm gonna see if I can force myself to bleed.
Jeez.
Well, that's one way.
You do that and your body bleeds, but not.
Well, that.
Yeah. Is that what happened?
Right on your arm.
Write it on your arm. It'll show up out here.
Yes. I'm just gonna hand it to Miss. Just write it on my arm. Scratch my arm. The scratch will show up on my body. Just write it out on my arm. I can take the pain.
The water is midway up your thighs, by the way.
Before it gets to our joy department.
What?
The what?
Before it gets to your what?
Just don't worry about it.
We don't have time for this. Just do it.
All right, so she's gonna kind of give like a small grin at the idea that she's now allowed to scratch and blink and bleed, because that wasn't allowed when she was a kid, and that's bullshit. So she's savoring this a little. And she's going to carve into his poor, delicate, elfy skin whatever their words are.
All right.
In below.
It takes a minute. but eventually you get the translated password.
Holy shit.
Okay. I mean, that was one way.
I take the python back. I kiss it. And I just look at Mist. I'm like,
Oh, she didn't use the python. She used her nail. For clarity.
I'm still taking the lucky python. I'm just like,
Rhea copies down what she sees just by looking at it, and runs back and starts to compare what's on the screen for options.
Yeah, there's the keyboard below the screen itself, and text box, and then the two buttons. You notice that the buttons aren't buttons to be pressed on the computer, but you remember them as being buttons that were on the tube itself.
Okay, she types in the password as she sees it.
Okay, she hits enter.
And then you said, okay, so then we have to go back and hit one of the buttons on the tube.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now was Miss pretty clear about which ones, and did Rhea understand about which one is flush or not flush? Which one is release and which one is melt?
Left one was release. Right one was melt.
Okay, I'm going to hit the left one. Okay. We did say left, right? Oh my god. I'm dyslexic and I'm paranoid.
The right one is release.
It's the left.
If you want us
It's
to
the right one.
trust you, it's not working.
Oh my god. Didn't Goo'd okay, wait, hold on.
Wait, is that our left or your left?
Is it our left or your left? Oh god.
Wasn't it the right one?
Was it right? What?
I thought it was the right side. I thought right is doesn't that make sense? Right, release.
No.
What do you mean no?
Is it our left or your left?
I'm going to say it
Missed.
again. The left
Which
one
one?
is release. The right one is melt. I did not specify my left or your left. I specified when you are looking at the picture, left one release, right one melts.
Okay.
they're gonna melt me.
Ahsoka just kind of puts her fingers up to make L shapes.
Okay. Which one of these words was release again? And then
I'm literally just going to point at the button that said release right there. I'm like,
is it pretty clear or is this a trap?
I feel like this is a trap. I don't like this. Wait, can I roll to see if the buttons are a trap?
Sure. Neither of the buttons are labeled, by the way. Not on the
Can
tube
I roll
itself.
an intelligence to make sure it's my left and not their left?
oh fuck's sakes!
What is it? Is it
Oh,
investigation? What would I roll?
Oh my god.
Would it be insight?
Sure. Let's go with insight.
I gotta find insight. Where is it?
Roll intelligence.
Or
Ray.
crying.
Yeah,
I feel like
roll-
it's just as easy as it seems, but I'm so fucking scared I'm gonna mess up. I'm not the intelligent character.
Wait a second.
You
Roll what?
know,
Character.
I got a 17 though, and that's plus. Where's my intelligence?
Did you
Oh,
tell
it's
me to
a-
roll something else?
It's a 0.
Or is that you?
Okay, Rhea wanted to roll intelligence to see if what the picture was translated to the tube. You wanted to roll to see if the buttons were trapped.
Oh no!
What did you roll?
Please, I can't deal with this right now.
What did you roll?
I'm gonna write that down.
Oh. Oh no.
Did you get a nat 1? No. Red, no.
oh, fuck.
Let's see, Vitani.
This is more than
Come here. Come back here. She's gonna make me believe it's fucking trapped, and I'm not gonna want to hit it.
100% Vitani, those are traps. Those are trapped buttons. You believe it in the bottom of your gut.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Connie, we have to get them out the
We have to get them out.
Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her.
Alright, what did my roll get me?
If you're looking at the picture and then you look at the tube, translates.
Okay, I'm hitting the left button. Don't blame me if you melt.
Wait, no, wait, that doesn't sound right.
Tony, no. Tony, no.
So, as Ahsoka holds Vitani back from her panic, the No Brain Cells trio has successfully undone the tube puzzle.
Fucking Christ.
The tube itself
Hey guys.
flushes
sorry.
with water. Don't worry, the tube itself flushes with water. The water that was around, it had come up to like right below your belly button. It swirls down, and as the glass itself lifts toward the ceiling, Mist and Augie sort of do that sort of fainting spell, and they are back in their bodies. And Augie, you take, because I can, 2 points of damage, and your arm fucking stings, dude.
It's fine. It's
I have
fine.
a question.
Yes.
Is Mist actually wet? Or
No.
is it just her corporeal or her...
Your corporeal form was
There you
soaked. You feel kind of internally just sort of like somebody dipped you in a swamp. Like physically
Okay, so
you're
she's
fine,
just on her
but yeah, you're just kind of ugh.
I just immediately just run to hug Mist. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just don't want to talk about it.
See, Vitani, look, they're fine. We did it. We're okay.
Okay, but you know
So
what?
This is exactly what I meant by you're the small one.
Okay, but hear me out. I originally thought the right button was the release, and then the whole trick thing. So, I mean, technically I was right.
Okay.
Mist is barely listening to them, but it
Is
looks
this-
like she's like wearing
No.
her shoulders as earrings. She has them like so high and rigid and just uncomfortable with everything about life right now.
Understandable.
Freya's gonna walk up to Vitani and just like, put a hand on her shoulder. Hey, it's okay. Don't get all frazzled. I know you're upset about Zulema. We're gonna go find him now, okay?
Okay.
No bad feelings. We got them out.
Right.
Hey,
Sorry
you
about that. I'm
guys.
just all over the place. What?
Did you just say, hey guys?
Yeah, hey guys.
What?
No,
No,
please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't.
Please. What's your passive perceptions? We'll go down the line.
Motherfucker.
I
Ahsoka,
have to sneeze.
what's your passive perception?
12.
Okay. Leo, what's your passive perception?
13.
Okay, Augie,
Yeah.
what's your
My
passive?
passive. Mine is 13. Andrea's is
Jesus.
14.
Okay, Larl, Mist, dearest.
13.
Okay, Vitani.
A 12.
Okay. Never mind.
Never mind.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Good job, brain cell trio. We got
Alright.
Goo'd.
Despite all that, I think we did pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah, look, don't sweat it. It's our dumbasses that got trapped in there to begin with.
Okay, so no more touching tubes, I guess.
Hands to ourselves.
Speak for yourself.
What else was in this room? I'm so sorry.
Time and place, Vitani. Time and place.
Listen, I am
wanted to check
distraught.
that back door, but
Missed
Mist is
that.
still pouting, so she's not going to say it right now.
That said, I'm like actually like I put my hand out and I just have my hammer return to it. Just, like night. Well, that worked.
There are the
At
two.
least.
There's the one door to the north that says equipment, and then below it, it has another like little plaque that says container. There's the door to specimen, which was slam closed,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
sort of
there's
why those
the
people-
laundry/medical door on the bottom. Also, power and records behind you guys. There's also the bodies in the back corner.
Okay. And
Can I investigate the bodies?
Sure.
yeah, and I don't know if you re-mentioned it, and I didn't want to be the one to go up to it, but did you say something about a music box?
I said that. Did I say something
There
about
was
a music
creepy
box?
music.
You
No,
did
you
mention a
definitely
music
said
box.
a music
From a
box.
music
Yeah,
box.
you do, or you did hear a music box for a little
Oh, we
while
hear
there.
a music box, but we don't see it.
You don't hear it anymore.
Oh,
My
okay.
dice fell on the floor again. Hold on. God. Okay, no. I hate this. I'm getting.
Wow.
Are you guys being quiet to try and hear it again?
Well, I don't know if anyone else realized it, so I don't want to like metagame here.
Misheard it.
You heard it in the beginning. The roll was to see things, and you all kind of failed it.
All right.
You were rolling for the bodies.
I am.
Okay.
So 13.
So you go over, and you see that the bodies are wearing the little Brother Bishop pins, or 3 of them were, because Mist took one of the pins. These look fresher than any of the other bodies you've seen before. And while they don't smell, they look... So you know how it's every, couple of weeks, every couple of months that they send people down below?
Mm-hmm.
You get the feeling that these people were sent right before you.
Huh.
Right.
And from the way that they're sitting, it looks like they just sat down and gave up.
Hmm. I see.
Even worse.
Well,
Can I pickpocket them to see if they got anything good on them?
Jesus.
Sure.
Just
Really?
Coca.
What do I have to do?
You just, you know what? Just roll investigation.
You just have to disrespect the bodies.
I just have to disrespect the body.
Roll to disrespect the dead bodies.
F in the chat. God. Okay. 2. This one's 3.
Yeah,
You know what?
you
Necrophilia.
you pat at the pockets, and you're just like, nope. I just feel
Yeah.
dead people. I just feel dead people.
Great.
Yeah.
checking the corpse for loot. We call that the Brother Bishop burial. I'm just like,
I just wanted to see if they had anything interesting that they may have found here.
no, it's valid.
I thought you were more worried about Zul'Amar, but it seems like we forgot.
I am worried about Zul'Amar.
I thought you were after a Zul'Amar.
Oh, that's why we have to. Yeah.
Well, sorry.
What? Okay.
It's fine. It's therapeutic looting. I get it. It's fine.
It fills my soul.
Are you guys composed? Are you ready?
Yes.
I am
Game
as
face.
composed as I can be in the middle of a panic. Yes.
Right.
Are we
Composed.
going for that specimen room?
I'm saying get ready. We may need to do some ultra violence.
Good.
Mist
All
is
right.
gonna pull
Hey,
out
hey,
her stabbies. Those are daggers if you don't speak, child.
Hang on a second. How long does it take? 1 second. Oh wait, it's instantaneous. It's a cantrip. Hey, I can do my cantrip now, right? Where I sharpen my axe because we had a long rest and stuff.
Yes, you can.
Nice.
Okay, cool. I do that.
Okay. Who's going up to the door? Out of character?
I have an out of character thing I want to ask.
Mm-hmm.
What would happen if I pull out my doorbell and
Oh
ring
my
the
God.
doorbell?
Like, not on a surface?
Like, on the specimen door.
That would be
Could you
something
give me...
Yeah, that would be something you'd have to check in character.
Okay.
Well, before we go in,
I'm not gonna... Okay.
Rhea wants to get moderately close and like kind of listen in and see if she hears that music box again.
Okay,
Okay,
roll a
To
perception.
roll perception.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
I was reading
okay.
something.
You're good. Well, I mean, it could be worse. Let me see. Where's my perception? Okay, total 13.
Okay. You definitely hear a music box playing.
Okay, I'm trying not to react. It's not working well. Okay. I hear the music box in there again.
Music box?
I heard it when we walked in this room before. And then it disappeared, and I don't know if it means anything, but there's definitely something coming in that room. There might be something in there.
The specimen room?
Yeah, that's the room that all these audios have been warning us about, but if there's anything that could snag coattails, it can also snag a friend.
Well, there's no use just standing around here talking about it. With that being said, Vatani will start to approach the specimen room.
Right.
If anybody would like to come with her.
Absolutely.
Are you
Going
going for the
for it.
door?
What was that?
You going for the door?
She's going for the door.
It is.
Ahsoka pulls out her bow just in case.
Not budging.
Fuck.
It's
Something barred up?
almost like
Is it locked?
something is closing it or holding it closed from the other side.
I think that ultraviolence is going to come right about now.
May I use excessive force on the door?
You could do that. That's one way of doing it.
Okay. Vatani's not in a very good place right now. She would like to use excessive force on the door, even if it is unnecessary.
I'm not sure if Miss can be helpful.
Alright, how are you going to use excessive force? Are you going to kick it, hit it with an axe, or what are you going to do?
She's gonna move back a little bit. And she's gonna tilt her body forward and use her shoulder to ram into it.
Alright. Roll me an attack.
An attack?
Yes. There's a reason.
Okay. What would that be? An unarmed strike attack or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the thing? That is an 18.
Okay.
Oh,
Can I bully the door into submission? Thanks, Renchi. Yes.
Okay. Oh boy. So this is going to be a little bit of flavor.
Okay.
Vitani, you are freaking out. You just want to see your friend. You're losing it. Everything keeps going wrong. People were in tubes. You're upset. And you lean with right or left?
Left.
Left shoulder. You lean in with your left shoulder and you go and you just brace yourself against the door. And when you do, you hear this unhappy moan of a sound as the door gives way. And the hinges that keep the little mechanism, the door mechanism, connected, snap off and the wood breaks. And the door swings open. And you are the first to see what is inside of this room. Because you stumble in and are surrounded, they're not touching you, but are surrounded by floor-to-wall white roots. Now everyone pause while I go into atmosphere and images. And I drop these two pictures. This is what you see, if it will load, and it's not going to, of course.
A mood.
Yeah,
The
no,
suspense is killing Zulamar.
Dungeons and Dragons just don't want to load today. You see
oh my.
this in the center of the room.
Oh, hell no!
Give me a second.
There she is.
Okay.
Is it that time?
Dripping from the roots all around this room are a vicious red liquid. The music box is keeping this tree breathing and swaying. As you push forth, the music box stops. crawling to a halt. There's an agonized groan as a long, piercing wail starts up, getting louder and louder from the depth of the mouth of this tree. There's the sound of a hand cracking, bones popping as the branches move. And you look up, and you see that while this tree has no eyes, it is bending at the bough to look at you. The music box starts up again. The piercing wail slowly fades. And the tree leans back. Stands still. What would you guys like to do?
I think I'm making my violence. I choose violence.
Oh, you want to attack the tree that hasn't attacked you?
Think about this. We only have one brain cell if you leave.
God!
This does not feel like a diplomatic situation. This feels like a kidnapping of our friend situation.
No, you don't see your friend.
This...
Is there
this thing
something
in...
that someone that knows trees could tell us if the tree is as evil as it looks?
You could, I don't know, maybe do a
None of us are a
nature
fucking...
check?
I'm a ranger. I mean, I can check the nature.
Oh, shit. I grew up in nature. Could I try?
I will let you two roll nature.
Yes.
Okay.
Augie, roll Arcana.
Oh, hey, I could do that.
Missed. Roll just doing your best.
Good job.
You are not wrong.
I actually have Arcana as like a skill I am good at.
Only I could roll a nat 20 and still end up with a 19.
Vitani.
Oh, hello. Hello, bot. You gonna... There we go.
Alright. Augie, that's a magic tree. Fuck.
That's a magic tree.
Vitani,
Yes.
you
Not like that.
you and Ahsoka both. You have seen all kinds of trees in your life. You've seen magic trees, mutated trees, all kinds of things.
You see magic trees?
This
Mhm.
this tree is a dryad. But
Ooh.
this isn't right. This tree is a type of dryad that has been tortured and mutated and is taking up roots through the cement of this room. Everything around this tree is in agonizing pain. You can tell by the way that it's dripping that red viscous sap. There's not enough room for it. The lights above are the only thing feeding it nutrients. It is in horrible pain, cramped in this room. And the only thing that seems to be calming it down is that music box.
Oh.
Yeah, that's sad.
Same, yeah.
Out of character, say hello to Dr. Laurel.
Oh!
Is
You're
she a
fucking
laurel
kidding
tree?
me.
Is she what?
Can we put this tree in a pot and make it our next party member? We tell everyone it was Zulamar, and no one knows the difference.
Oh my god!
Should play Sulamar completely.
I don't know if you could find a pot big enough.
What
Fine.
is... Who raised you?
Not you.
Fuck!
I definitely do not, don't move. Don't attack.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
please don't.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Why?
This is like
Just-
the little. This is almost like the little creatures.
just like I do a double take and I just look between you and it,
It feels. I don't know.
It's
I also could be making shit up as I go.
you know,
You know what I'm talking about, right, Fatani?
yes, I see it too. I see it too. I've heard stories about things like this. Never actually encountered one before.
is this some maiden mother shit that us brother bishop blokes don't get?
Saint sister.
Well, fuck, I can't tell the difference. You're all from weird places.
You know what?
He is a
We're
weird
not.
one, okay?
Shush.
I don't know. They're all from somewhere that they tell them bedtime stories at night. It sounds the same to me.
I will
Look,
say
just-
that I don't think Brother Bishop would know what a dryad is.
Yeah, we don't. That's just it. I'm just like, is this some...
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense.
This is a dryad. This is something that's
What?
much more alive than just a tree, and they are miserable here.
Okay.
The only thing keeping it sane is that box.
Do not
the-
touch the music box. Do not, for the love of fuck, do not touch the box.
Box turned off. Wait. Okay. So the sound of the music box is keeping it docile. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Renji, no, bad Renji.
Okay. I'm going to I'm just gonna wave, like, hand me something. Hand me something. Hand
Like
me
what?
something.
Like what?
Anything. Literally anything you're not gonna miss.
Okay. Vitani's going to hand him the staff of recall that
No.
Julie left here.
Not-
Here you go.
Well,
Red.
no.
Red
No.
had
No.
a mushroom in his hand.
Yeah. What did you put it?
A mushroom.
Mushroom. Perfect. Oh, it's living. Oh, it's weird. I'm going to enchant the fungus
Okay.
so that it will make the music box sound
Alright.
on loop. Because I can do that.
Yeah, you can.
And I'm going to roll it into the center of the room so that we're not relying on the music box and it being wound up. We're not relying on something mechanical. We're relying on something that can go for a long time to
Okay.
buy us whatever time we need. And see if it likes that.
Just roll a straight d20.
I feel like, out of character, I feel like we're making this very hard for you, Goo.
You are not.
Okay.
Yes, there we go.
This has been my greatest fear for like weeks now, and this is a lot more calm than I felt up to this point.
Yeah. Well, we have more limbs than we did then, though.
Very true.
Oh
For
my
now.
God.
Well, we lost Zulamar, but we gained the robot.
Shh,
So.
there's still more.
Yeah.
So you roll it over the roots, and it kind of gets stuck underneath one, and sort of smothered because your aim was bad. So you can kind of hear the sound coming out, but it's very muffled.
You hand me something that isn't a mushroom?
Does anyone have an instrument they can play?
Well, not an
I do.
instrument.
I do.
I have a lute.
No.
What do you want from us?
I just need to... If I can get an object in there, I can enchant
Listen.
it to...
You tried that already. Your aim is shit.
Well, then you throw it next time.
Well, then give it to me. I will.
Fine.
Fine.
Hey guys,
What?
Fuck.
No,
Does
no,
Pickering do something?
the music box is starting to wind down.
no.
Hurry
No,
up.
no.
Hurry up.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Just give me a thing.
I don't have anything to give you.
I'm going to take my
Have an
soap.
arrow, have an
I'm
arrow,
taking
have
my
an arrow,
soap.
have an
I'm
arrow,
in...
have an arrow, have an arrow, have an
Perfect.
arrow.
Perfect. Boom. Enchanted. It's now a music box arrow. Shoot it.
You,
Not yet.
So I didn't have anything.
The concrete.
What?
Do something with the arrow.
Can I just like dart that bitch? Can I dart?
What are you throwing the arrow into?
I'm
Throw
aiming
it
for
in the
the.
room. Just throw it in the room. It's enchanted. It doesn't have to. Doesn't have to
I'm
be
gonna. I'm trying to get it into the ground right in front of the roots. I do not want to pierce this tree. The last thing I want to do is pierce the tree.
Okay. Roll a straight d20.
Squirrel, now is not the time.
You could have had the ranger game. We're all gonna die.
No, we're not. Shut up. You're making me nervous. Don't do that, Ash, please. Why can't I find the D20 button? Where is it on roll 20, guys? Stop laughing at me.
No, it's Batani. It's the tree. What are you doing in my house, Batani? I want waffle fries.
To anyone listening, this is the greatest thing that has ever happened to me.
Oh my god. No, tell me you did not. Tell me you did not.
Who has inspiration?
Oh.
Here, take my inspiration.
No. Okay, give her my inspiration.
No,
right
I'm getting
now.
it because I need to get rid of it. Here's my
Alright.
inspiration.
Rhea, you have inspiration from Vitani. Or, yeah, no, backwards. Vitani, you have
Backwards.
inspiration from Rhea.
God damn it, Red.
I'm sorry.
That really would happen. That really would.
You know what? Okay.
For a second, Vitani, you think to just sort of throw the arrow straight forward like a dart. And you see a vision in your mind where you throw it and it pierces the base. And you see all hell erupt and your inevitable death. And then you go, that's kind of stupid. So you flip the arrow sideways and you just roll it over the roots. And it rattles and wobbles a little and then just sort of sits next to the music box and plays. As the music box stops, it continues to play. And the tree remains docile.
Okay. There. See? A better throw than yours. We're fine. Everything is fine.
Except for that monster tree, and we still don't know where Zulmar is. Everything is fine. You're right.
I'm wondering if we can speak to it.
I don't speak tree.
Speak to animal, but not tree.
Uh,
Actually, I don't know if Ray even knows that yet.
I'm shocked I can even speak to you.
Wow.
Okay, can Raya kind of, like, without going, further in or any further than anyone else so far, can she kind of just, like, look around the room because, like, she knows that she sees the maple leaves and all that, so...
You can step around some of the roots, though most of them are kind of taking up floor and wall and almost ceiling space.
Just trying to see if I see, like, any traces of Zulamar.
Behind the tree? You do see something behind the tree, but it is not Zulamar.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Better or worse?
It's a corpse, but not
Worse.
a human-sized corpse. It's
Slightly better.
a giant ogre, maybe, that's being cradled by the roots as it lays curled in the fetal position.
You're gonna
Like,
say Aarakocra,
cradled
but
in
that's
a
fine.
predatory way or cradled in a motherly way?
Motherly.
Oh, that doesn't make it better, though.
It doesn't make it worse.
As long as we are not killing it, we should be fine.
Anybody want to try diplomacy with the tree?
I don't know what to say to a tree.
talk to it like a person, maybe?
I mean, you are from Saint Sister.
Shit.
Hey, guys.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What?
It's not bad. I just want to throw you guys a bone.
Okay.
Guess who speaks below here?
I missed.
Has
Okay.
my fourth wall stone buzzed
Yeah.
to tell me this?
Let's
Excellent.
say that's happened. Say you open your mouth and you get a fourth wall stone buzz, and it's just like, who speaks below
Ouch.
here?
Who speaks
I
below
didn't
here?
actually, I thought it would only speak Sylvan. Okay. Sure. Mist will try to speak to it and say, what the fuck do you say to a tree?
Say hello.
Yeah. Hello?
You saying it in below?
Yeah.
I would like everybody to deafen, and when I say you can return in Dice Pit, you can return.
Ugh.
Do spectators get to listen?
Spectators are free to listen if they would like to.
Okay.
Mist, in your mind, you hear, hello?
Sorry, you cut out there.
Oh, just very soft, hello?
Do you want me to speak to it now or wait for everyone, like...
Speak to it now.
Okay, sorry.
There's a reason, I promise.
No, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't leaving them out on purpose. Hi, we're looking for our friend?
Friend?
Have you seen anyone down here? Is there anyone alive down here?
Alive. Alive? Bubsy. Have you seen Bubsy?
Bubsy. Do I know who that is?
No, you don't. Not
Okay,
the
I
character.
don't think I know that one. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. I could try to look for them.
Baby.
Oh no, that's too blunt.
My baby. Bubsy.
Is your baby an ogre?
Ogre. Baby.
There's a baby here, and she'll kind of point, unsure if it can see.
The tree cannot turn around.
At your roots, there's a baby. Is that your baby?
Okay. 1 second. I need to tell everybody to join in. Just waiting for everybody else to join in.
Okay.
I'm here.
Alright, so you all expect to see a conversation between Mist and the tree. Instead, you see leaves swirling around Mist's head, and her eyes go glassy. And then after a second, the leaves drift away, and you see some of the branches that have fingers crack, twist, and start patting the ground. And then they reach behind, and when they touch this skeleton, they cradle this skull. You hear this sad wailing.
Oh no, I made it sad.
What happened? What did you say?
Well, I tried to speak to it, and it just kept asking about its baby. And I didn't know, so I said that there was that ogre baby at its roots. Maybe that's its baby.
Do you know what's the name of her baby?
She really, it sounded confused. I don't understand. It's like she didn't really know. She sounded strange, I don't know. Maybe it's not good for a tree to live underground like this.
No,
No,
live
it's
underground like this.
It's definitely
Yes.
not.
I have several questions. Do we think Zulimar's in here?
I asked about Zulamar, but it didn't answer. It just kept asking about its baby. I'm not sure if this thing would have seen anything if it did, or
Did
even if it
it
knew, would know.
did it take a baby recently?
Take a baby?
Did it
Bubs.
find a baby
It said a
recently?
name. Bubs.
Bubs. But did it find a baby recently? Did you ask it?
No. Would I be able to try to speak to it again, or is it like a one-shot dealio?
You can try again.
And
Deafen
ask
again.
You
Ask
guys do
it
not
if it found a
get to
baby.
deafen this time.
Is there any questions anyone thinks I should ask? Ask if it found a baby?
If her baby's
Anyone else?
an ogre? Like maybe.
Well, if it found a baby recently, that means Zulamar.
Yeah, I just want to know if there's anything else I should ask before I start talking to it, because I don't know if I'll be able to talk to you while talking to the tree lady.
All I want to know is if she knows where Zulamar is.
Yeah. That's our priority right now.
Which, I mean, she didn't answer before, but, by all means.
So Mist is going to turn back to the dryad again and say, is that your baby that you're holding? Or have you found a baby recently?
You ask this question, and there's been this, like, sorrowful, sad wailing and crying, and as you ask that question, the crying sort of eases off, and all of you hear in your mind, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby!
Oh shit!
Okay.
Okay.
The room is
I
starting to
don't
get hot.
think it's going to answer any questions.
Let's step outside, guys.
No.
Mist is going to slowly
Questions.
back away, and I think August needed to Rhea needs to step away for a sec.
Yes.
So you guys back out of the room?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope that was not too loud, by the way.
That was very loud.
I am
Very nice.
so sorry.
I get to eat chips for the rest of the night.
Wow.
My heart's beating a little faster right now. Like, whoa, whoo.
All right.
So the crying continues. Eventually, it slowly just peters off, and all you hear is the music box.
That's gonna go for as long as it's gonna go. I don't need to. I don't need to concentrate on it. We can go do other things if we need to. Do we think Zulamar's in that room?
Hey, I don't know. It seemed so sad that it didn't know anything.
That. Look,
it didn't. I don't know.
I'm actually gonna wave everyone away from that door. I'm gonna say very quietly, if we think Zulamar's in that room, it may come down to it or Zulamar. And as sad as that is, Zulamar is far more important.
No question.
Right. But if Zulamar's not in that room, then it would merely be a very bloody tragedy. This place has seen far too much of that. So, do we think Zulamar? What do you think?
I think pause out of.
You are cutting out, Red.
Yeah.
Can we take a pause, like an out of character pause, really quick?
Yeah.
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 We're
Alright,
gonna
yeah.
pause here. I will stop the recording.
Okay.
Everybody take a deep breath before we do that.
Son of a bitch.
All right, I will stop the recording in 3, 2,